Shakira Twitterson. Nah, but like for real though, like that was Edwin Santos' line. But no, for real. So shout out Edwin. What can I say? Like he broke a record for the least punches ever landed in 12. Like that's actually a hard thing to do. The fact that he did that was crazy. So, if he thinks that's good, it is what it is.
Wait, didn't he break the record for putting people to sleep?
Yeah, at home. At home, they turned that shit off after the fourth round. But that's the difference, though. Like, I fought a guy with power, but I didn't back down. I went right to him. Stood my ground, moved. I did it all. He only showed one thing, which was moving around, and his hand wasn't hurt. His coach was telling him to throw it. Let's stop that narrative right now. He just been a hater since the amateurs. For real. And I want to fight him. I will beat his ass. I promise you that. Like, I've been in the ring with him. He's cool, but he just all scared all the time. Scared. And a pro fight is not going to work.
Those was the words of Ryan Garcia at the post-fight conference after he knocked out Oscar Duarte within 8 rounds. Ryan's been clowning Shakur Stevenson before this fight, after Shakur had that, what most people would say is a lackluster performance against Edwin De Los Santos. I mean, people just can't stop talking about it, man. Shakur Stevenson has been the laughingstock of boxing, man, since this happened, you know what I mean? And the only way for him to bounce back slightly, I mean, you can redeem yourself from anything, is to fight another power puncher and be much more offensive and a little less defensive. You can't tell somebody not to display defense, man. But you gotta have a balance. You gotta balance out the defense and the offense. You can't have too much offense; it leaves you wide open for shots, get knocked out. Can't have too much defense because you can't really rack up points. But Shakur did win the fight because he was managing to hit De Los Santos without getting hit. Now, the CompuBox said that De Los Santos landed a little more than Shakur. I mean, you're never gonna hit the end of it, man. It's always gonna be the De Los Santos fans. De Los Santos really won. He was robbed. Nah, the Shakur fans. Shakur really, he did win. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all don't know boxing. So it's gonna go both ways, man. But Ryan Garcia is digging in on Shakur, man. I mean, earlier in the week, he said he wanted to fight him. He said he'll whoop him. Shakur said he'll come up to 140. Then I'm hearing somebody say something about it being at a catch weight. But Shakur said he'll go up to 140. Then Ryan, he's like, I whoop his ass. Like, I want to fight him. So Ryan wants to fight Shakur Stevenson and Rolando Romero as well. So, here's my thing, though, about Ryan Garcia saying what he was saying. So Oscar, everybody was clowning Shakur for his performance. My thing is this, man. Ryan Garcia is in no place to say shit about Shakur, man, after what he did in the ring. All right, now, he did fight Duarte. He wasn't as defensively minded as Shakur was, but at least Shakur wasn't turning his back, doing the tortoise Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle shell against a dangerous fighter. You never turn your back on your enemy, man. Like, I don't know where Ryan get that shit from. And he wasn't listening to Derrick James as well, man. Derrick James told him to stop that dumb shit. So he was also backpedaling as well. I don't know if he felt something that he didn't like, because he started fighting a little different. So I forgot what point in that fight. He started moving around a lot, unless he was trying to utilize his footwork a little more, trying to practice, which I am totally 100% in agreement with that. Ryan Garcia has some of the most horrible footwork in boxing. So if he was in there trying to get some footwork practicing while he fight this guy, I ain't mad at that. But the back turn and shit and the fake Philly shell and all of that stuff, come on, bro. Why when you turn your back, it's like you scared to get hit. So he basically did the same thing Shakur did, but at least Shakur didn't turn his back on his opponent, bro. Ain't nobody talking about that. So if Ryan put on the performance where he washed Duarte, like he walked him down, was beating him up, phone booth fight the whole time, and Ryan Garcia's inside game is terrible, it's trash. Shakur Stevenson has much better inside game. His framing is much better, everything. Ryan Garcia's inside game is damn near moot, man. So before you criticize, you listen, man. You can't criticize a more skilled fighter, bro. Shakur Stevenson was levels above Ryan Garcia. Now, Tank didn't even come out and really disrespect Shakur like that. And Tank is a skilled fighter. So what make you think you could come out and trash talk a highly skilled fighter who will whoop you? And Shakur said he'll stand in front of him if they fight. I mean, that remains to be seen. Because, you know, on the other hand, you know, when it comes to power punches, Shakur say one thing and then you'll see something different from him in the ring. Maybe he learned from this. I mean, if he's smart, he won't let the same thing happen again. You know what I mean? So we'll see what happens next for Shakur Stevenson, who he fights. It'd be nice to entertain that Ryan Garcia fight. But I don't know if Ryan gonna fight Rolly first, and then Shakur fight somebody else, and then Ryan and Shakur fight after they take on 2 fights. We'll see. But that's just my take on it, man. Let me know what you thought about Ryan Garcia's choice words slamming Shakur Stevenson for his performance, pretty much comparing his performance to Shakur's performance. This is Rebel Life Boxing, man. Thanks for watching. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all later on the next one.